Welcome to my channel. I'm Pastor Aaron Harris, and this is my story about how I got involved with teaching personal finance. I grew up in a single parent household and we struggled financially. If it wasn't for Section 8 and food stamps, I don't know what we would have done. So all throughout my teenage years and my childhood, it always was a struggle talking about money. Then I went to college, and with the help of grants, financial aid, and student loans, I was able to barely get by. When I finished college, I was able to get some decent jobs, not paying a ton of money, but paying enough for me to be able to take care of my bills. And I had enough financial sense to know that I should have some money in the bank. So I was good at saving, but I did not know anything else about how to manage my money. And once I got engaged to my now wife, I knew that my family would be relying on me to make wise financial decisions for our household. So I increased my financial literacy by reading any book that I could get my hands on. I listened to a ton of podcasts. I watched a ton of YouTube videos, and I would just be studying and learning about finance each and every day because I wanted to be a good steward of what God had given us. In addition to that, I had a ton of student loans from my 2 master's degrees and my doctorate degree, and my wife had a ton of student loans from medical school. So I knew that we had to learn how to manage debt, manage our money, and make wise investments. And what I learned about money literally blew my mind. It was like a whole new world opened up, and I was learning things that I never learned before. And I started thinking to myself, why are they not teaching this in school? Why did my family not know about this? Why does everyone not have this financial information? So I learned that in America, we not only have a wealth gap, but we have a knowledge of wealth gap, where you can take someone who knows about wealth and how to gain and earn money, and you can give them nothing. And from that, if they have their knowledge, they will be able to gain wealth because they have the information. And on the flip side, you could give someone a ton of money, but if they don't know how to manage it, they'll most likely lose everything that they have. So I began sharing resources with my friends and family members and telling them about everything that I was learning. And I remember just being really excited and feeling like everyone should know this information. And so what I wanted to do was I also wanted my church to have this information. And so we started looking at different resources. We looked at Dave Ramsey and other resources that other ministries use, but nothing quite fit our context. So I decided to write a book, Make Money Make Sense: What Every Christian Should Know About Personal Finance, which has all the financial literacy basic information that I believe each and every person on this earth should know. In this book, it goes over 6 major things that everyone should know about their resources and their finances. And the first one is to create a financial vision. The reason you create a financial vision is because everyone is different, and you cannot have a one-size-fits-all approach to money and finances. So you need to know, what is your vision? Where are you going? A lot of people aren't good with money and finances because they're only looking at the present and they're not looking towards the future. But once you create a financial vision and you see what you want for your future, then you're able to set up your budget and do everything that you need to do to be able to accomplish your goals. And after you create a financial vision, then you need to know how to create a financial budget. which is super important. So no one ever told me things like how much money you should spend on a home, or how much money you should spend on your car, how much money you should spend for rent or transportation, or how much money you should give yourself to be able to spend for vacations, how much money you should save, how much money you should invest, and how much money you should give generously. And so after researching and learning all of these things, then I put down basic information that everyone should know about budgeting. Then once you know how to budget, you have to know how to save. Saving is the tool that helps you to be able to get ahead where you want to go to in the future. And so a lot of people don't know about how to save or how much to save. And this talks about saving for vacations, or saving for things that you want to buy for your home, saving for a home, saving for a car, or even saving for your retirement. After you learn about saving, then you have to know about investing. Investing is a powerful tool, and everyone talks about it, and we all know we should be doing it, and a lot of us are doing it, but many people do not have enough knowledge about investing. We should all know the difference between a stock, a mutual fund, an index fund. We should know what the S&P 500 is. We should know how much it averages in the stock market, and what happens if you put your money in individual stocks. What are good mutual funds? What's the best index fund for you? When should you be aggressive in your investing, and when should you scale it back and be a little bit more conservative in your investing? These are all tools that I believe that everyone should know that will help us to be able to gain and build wealth. In addition to investing, I also looked at giving from a biblical perspective. What does the Bible say about giving, about tithes, about offering, about sowing seed, about reaping what you sow? And what does God have to say about how we manage our finances and our resources? That is my favorite chapter in the entire book. And then I ended off by telling us how we could avoid money traps, how we could not get caught up in many traps that people are setting for you to go and spend your money with them that really is not a good investment for you. People have a full-time job trying to figure out how to get your money into their pockets. And so we touch on that in the book as well. And so for me, this is my rags to riches journey. And I want to take everyone along with me. This is not a story about how I have a Bentley, or I have a huge mansion, or I have a $10 million net worth, but it is a story about how I am building towards having everything that I would like to have in my financial future. And I don't want to go there alone. I want you to come as well, so that we can enjoy having financial success together. So join me on this journey as we learn more about financial literacy, financial knowledge, and as we grow and learning about how to manage and deal with our money. It's already been an exciting journey for me. I've been able to set up 3 additional streams of income for myself. I have the book that I wrote, which gives me an additional stream of income, costs me nothing to write. I started this YouTube channel that's going to give me an additional stream of income. All I had to do was buy a camera and audio, cost me less than $1,000. And in addition to that, I'm able to do public speaking engagements, which gives me additional streams of income as well. So as I learned about money, I just learned about how to make more money, how to get more money, how I can do things that will bless others, but also benefit myself and my family financially. And there are many things that you can do as well. So I'm looking forward to us going and gaining money together.